Coach Banks here. I'm here with Coach Plummer today. We're starting a new segment here with Ranger Vision. We're going to get with coaches after games. We're going to talk to them about certain aspects of the games, what they did, and things that they want to see in the future. This week, obviously, we got the man, Coach Plummer. Coach Plummer, big win on Friday over McLaurin. Huge win, rivalry game. How did you see the game from your vantage point?
Well, we were a very excited football team to go out and play the game. I mean, we've been waiting for several weeks to find that kind of game to play. I thought we were very physical. We were very fast. It was electrifying. We scored points very fast the other night, and that's what we've been looking for this season. Didn't find a game one, even though we won, and certainly last week was a letdown. But going into the McLaurin game, we knew it was a rival game. We were our players were very excited to get on the field and show what they got, because we've been working hard since the end of last year. So there was a lot of things that happened the other night. It was very, very exciting.
So speaking of the Southeast Lauderdale game, it was a tough loss there in week 2, but this week you see such great character rebound from your players. They refocused. What did it take to get your team refocused for this rivalry game?
We went out last week and we got very physical. We had long practices. We put full gear on. We got very physical, and I mean, if we get injured, we get injured, but we're going to be tough on Friday night. So it is what it is. But we did a whole lot of blocking and tackling when we got very physical during the week, and I mean, we pushed them very hard. They were worn out come Wednesday night, but Thursday we got their legs fresh again. Didn't have a long practice just to walk through on Thursday. We knew rival team coming in with McLaurin. We were ready to get physical and get fast with them on Friday.
Well, you had a good passing game. Noah Aldridge had 121 yards, went 9 for 9, 2 passing touchdowns. One of them was a huge 43-yarder to Preston Ragsdale. You had multiple people on the scoreboard when it comes to rushing. I think I looked at about like 7 different kids rushing the ball. I believe 4 were for touchdowns, and then you had 1 rush for 51 yards and no touchdowns. What do you think that was the difference in the game, the way that you were run, but also the way that your quarterback was composed and made the passes?
No doubt. The first 2 ball games, we were about 90% run, 10% pass, so defenses are starting to stack in on us. We knew going into that ball game we wanted to get the ball in Ragsdale's hands a pretty good bit this past Friday, whether it's jet sweeps, reverses, out routes, whatever it takes to get another player involved, because he's got a lot of athletic ability. So the first couple of plays of the ball game, we put the ball in his hands, and he catches a 46-yard touchdown pass about 4 plays into the game, which was a very good route and throw by our quarterback. Our quarterback put it on the money. Ragsdale ran a good route, tight ropes the sideline for the touchdown. And then I think we go into the second series. We're giving multiple backs touches when they were running the football. Like I said, we used a lot of players the other night to touch the football. We knew we wanted to throw the ball a pretty good bit the other night, so we looked like that. We can be balanced either way, throwing and passing.
I think another big impact in the game, to me, from outside looking in, was the defensive side of the game. The defense actually put your offense in a lot of good positions for those touchdowns, because a lot of your touchdowns were short runs.
No.
I mean, you only averaged about 283 yards total of offense, but you had 2 interceptions for a touchdown. You had a fumble recovery by Garrett Hinton, and you also had a block punt that resulted in an easy 5-yard touchdown.
No.
Do you think your defense really stepped up this game, and that was the difference for your offense?
The defense played very well. I mean, I don't recall McLaurin getting the first down. They may have. I think they did with penalties because we jumped off sides 2 times. Other than that, they played really physical and fast football. Garrett Hinton, who won our Ranger Rally Award during the week, I mean, he had a heck of a day. He goes into the ball game, and he had already had a couple of tackles, and all of a sudden he gets the fumble and returns it for a touchdown. It's a quick score. About 3 plays later, McLaurin throws the pick 6 to Ryan Morrow, who returned this past week, and Ryan tight ropes the sideline for another quick score. And then, of course, we stop them. Our punt return goes out there, and they have the bad punt. And then we get a quick scoring strike from 7 yards out. So those were 3 quick scores that our defense did for us. Going into the second half and the third quarter, the first thing that happens, we intercept the football. And then we got a quick 20-yard scoring strike. So yes, the defense played very fast and physical, and they forced turnovers, and that's a huge part of the game when you force turnovers.
So you got basically another Rankin County rivalry next week with Tallahatchie. And so how do you build off such a great performance and develop the performance going forward into a game of that magnitude?
Well, we need to carry the electrifying motivation into this week because Tallahatchie is a much better football team than McLaurin is. We've been watching them on film. They're not bad on defense. Offensively, they throw the ball very well. So our secondary will be tested this Friday night. The quarterback runs well. He's just as fast as Southeast Lauderdale's quarterback. He's very shifty. He's very mobile. And like I said, he's got a very good touch on the football. Defensively, they play, physical. They're bigger up front than what I thought they'd be. They've played a tough schedule so far this year, and things just hadn't gone their way. But they're a much better team than we saw this past Friday night. So we got to carry the momentum and carry our electricity into that ball game. It's an away game. It'll be at their place. And so, but we're excited about the challenge. We're excited about another Rankin County opponent. We love it when that happens, and we want to own every Rankin County opponent that we play.
Well, Coach, is there anything you want to say to Ranger Nation heading into the next game?
Yeah, y'all come out and support us Friday night. We had a good crowd this past Friday night. Let's pack the stands, the visiting stands at the Tallahatchie Chiefs, and let's go get the win.
Well, Coach, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come here and talk to us. We're excited for you. Congrats on the win. We're looking forward to more of them this year.
Absolutely.
Go Rangers.